Good day, everyone. My name is Shaina Dagyum, a student of BSN English third year. And today, we will talk about a portrait of the artist as Filipino. First, we have the author's background. Nicomedes Nick Joaquin, in Tagalog, Joaquin, was born on May 4, 1917 and died on April 29, 2004. Was a Filipino writer and journalist best known for his short stories and novels in the English language. He also wrote using the pen name Quijano de Manila. Joaquin was conferred the rank and title of National Artist of the Philippines for Literature. He has been considered one of the most important Filipino writers, along with Jose Rizal and Claro M. Recto. Unlike Rizal and Recto, whose works were written in Spanish, Joaquin Jor's works were written in English despite being active Spanish speaker. Next, we have characterization. Candida Marasigan, daughter of Don Lorenzo, an old maid sister of Paula, Pepang, and Manolo. Next, we have Paula Marasigan, daughter of Don Lorenzo, an old maid sister of Candida, Pepang, and Manolo. Next, we have Don Lorenzo, the father of Candida, Pepang, Paula, and Manolo. Philippines' greatest painter and rival of Juan Luna, Pepang, their elder married sister of Paula and Candida, urged to sell the house. Next is Manolo, their eldest brother of Paula, Pepang, and Candida, urged to sell the house. Bitoy Camacho, a friend of the family, a journalist who visited the Marasigan house, son of old Camacho. Next, you have Tony Javier, a lodger at the Marasigan house. PT, a Sunday magazine editor, and ED, a writer, and Cora, a news photographer. Susan, vaudeville artist, one of the girls who came to Tony Javier in Marasigan house in Intramuros. Next, we have Violet, vaudeville artist tipsy when she came to Marasigan house. Don Perico, a senator, and Doña Loling, Don Perico's wife. Next, we have Patsy, their daughter of Doña Loling and Don Perico. Elsa Montes, friend of Doña Loling, and Charlie Dacanay, friend of Doña Loling, and Don Alvaro, wife of Don Alvaro, Don Alvaro, husband of Doña Openg, and Doña Openg, wife of Don Alvaro, Don Miguel, husband of Doña Irene, and Doña Irene, Don's Miguel wife, and Don Aristillo, watchman, detective, policeman, friends of Marasigans. The story happened in Intramuros of old during pre-World War II. It tells about the family of Marasigan. One Don Lorenzo Marasigan, the greatest painter of the Philippines, refused to sell the self-portrait or exhibit it. For him, that paintings is his present gift, his two daughters Candida and Paula. The conflict happens when their family encounter the financial problem that they can't longer pay their bills and Manolo and Pipang would not send them a money to pay. When the two were urging to sell the ancestral house, Candida and Paula, who refuses to sell the house, accepted a boarder in their house. His name is Tony Javier, who also offers to sell the portrait of Don Lorenzo to the American who wants to buy it. The portrait was a famous and that people wanted to visit it. And also, It attracted the attention of the journalists, and one of them is Bitoy, the family friend of Marasigan. Next, we have sit-ins. Before World War II, October 1941, in Intramuros, the Old Manila at the Sala of Marasigan's house. So, the conflict of the story, when the house urged to sell by Manolo and Pipang, but the two other siblings, Candida and Paula, refuses it to sell and wanted to fight the house until the end. But suddenly, Don Lorenzo got an accident that they need to pay his hospital bills. Even this was the scenario of the family that they suffered a lot and drought of money, but still they refuses to donate, exhibit, or to sell the portrait that it is the only hope to pay their bills if Manolo and Pepang can send them money. Their bills is one by one arriving to their house and sending them warning. The themes of the story. Family prides when they don't want to sell the portrait of the house. Family conflict when they need to pay their bills that give them a warning already. The way society perceives other when they need to close all their windows because they were afraid if the neighborhood would laugh on them because the company cut their service because of unpaying bills. The story symbolism portrayed expense preserve the beautiful values of the past and bring them to life in the present. This inspired us to keep on moving and never lost our hope. House explain how valuable our family culture and tradition is. The house also preserved the history of one's place and one's people on how they survive from the struggle and how inspiring life of our family give hope foundation of love and inspiration. Family love give you forgiveness and acceptance. Next, we have the moral lesson of the story. Don't give your trust easily to someone whom you've met in the very short period of time. This explains to what Tony Javier did to the Marasigan's family. He lied, the two ladies told them that he never invites some girls in his room what the rules of the Candida and Paula because he is a boarder only. Many people remember you during your apps because they after something on you but not in our downs. So choose the genuine one. This explained on the story that many people remember you and come to you because they need something on you, like the journalist only remember the Marasigan family because of his job and the portrait. Life is not easy as a portrait. This explains that portion is beautiful and color like our life. Our life is not easy to handle and it is us who will create our own masterpiece and that masterpiece is our dreams and how we value our life the same on how Candida and Paula value their dignity. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching.